Competition!
Hey YouTube, Darkristian84 here, and welcome to another top 8 video. And this one is very unique. And this is basically a follow-up to my top 5 dueling pet peeve video. And this is a list which is basically a subcategory. Now, one of the 5 dueling pet peeves I did, but rather went over, was the opponent not paying attention. If you haven't seen that list, then I'll have a link to it in the description. I'm still thinking about doing that in a skit form, like I did with my trading pet peeves. Now, going back to one of my dueling pet peeves, the opponent not paying attention. Now, as I said before, not only is this really annoying, it's also really rude, because you don't seem interested in what I'm doing, and you're not paying attention to what I'm doing, therefore not showing me respect as a duelist. And there's actually 8 ways that the opponent doesn't pay attention, which just really annoys me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over them. Number 8, the opponent walking off to get something. Just like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are you walking off to right now just to do something when we're in the middle of a game? Like, are you actually for real? Like, this is fucking rude and disrespectful. Alright, fair enough if you desperately need a drink or a snack, fair enough. But couldn't you have got either of these things, like, before we started? I mean, if you're desperate, then fair enough. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. But other than that, like, can't whatever it is wait until we finish the duel? Like, come on now, don't walk off and get something while we're in a game. This is ridiculous. That's really all there is to it. Number 7, going through their binder for like whatever reason, whether it's to dig out cards or like tidy up their binder or whatever. And I'm just thinking, well, again, can't this wait until the duel's finished? Like, or even better, why can't you do this when you get home? Like, that's what I always do. Like, if my binder needs sorting out, I always wait until I come home from an event. Like, do you really have to do it while we're in the middle of a duel? I mean, really? Of course, if you're not in a duel, then by all means do as you please. But surely it can wait until the duel's finished, right? I mean, again, that's really all there is to it. Number 6, asking an irrelevant question. Now, this is something that keeps coming up a lot lately. Opponents asking questions that have nothing to do with the duel. Like, it's really annoying, and this is a form of time wasting. And again, it's like, surely whatever it is can wait until we've finished. Like, I'm trying to concentrate on a duel here, a duel which, by the way, you're in as well. you should be focusing on what we're doing, not asking irrelevant questions. Again, whatever it is can wait until we've finished. Which brings me to something similar. So in at number 5, starting an irrelevant conversation. This is something else that has been happening way too much lately. And it's just so annoying. Like, why are you bringing up something that has nothing to do with what we're doing? Again, I'm trying to focus on the duel, and again, you're in this duel as well, by the way. Okay? Oh, why are you starting irrelevant conversations and not focusing on what we're doing? Like, you should be focusing on what I'm doing, and you should be focusing on what you're doing in the duel, not starting irrelevant conversations. Conversations that have nothing to do with what we're doing. Like, come on. Again, it can wait until we've finished. Number 4, doing a trade. I swear there are people who pick the worst times ever to trade. Like, this is just really infuriating. Have you ever had that, like someone walking up to your opponent and wanting to look through binders and start doing trades? Now, I've got no problem with people looking through binders, but if you're going to do a trade, surely it can wait until we've finished. And it's just infuriating when the opponent seems more interested in doing a trade than focusing on the duel with me. Again, it's like, can't this wait until we've finished? And on the odd occasion, it's infuriating when they say, "Oh, but I have to go soon," and I'm like, well, tough shit. That's your problem, not mine. You should have sorted out a trade a lot earlier. Like, we're trying to duel here and trying to focus on it. Whatever trades you have can fucking wait. Right, so next one. Number 3. When they go on their phone and do something. Yeah, I've had that happen a lot when the opponent just goes on their phone and looks at stuff rather than focus on what they're doing. It's usually only on my turn, but it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why are you looking at your phone when you should be paying attention to what I'm doing, you know, in case you have a response to something that I do? And it's laughable when people who do this think they can justify it by saying, "Oh, it's not my turn, it's fine." Well, to that I say, it doesn't matter if it's not your turn. You still need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And if you're not paying attention, this can lead to mistakes, misplays, not taking an opportunity to respond to something when you have the chance to. Like, keeping in mind, of course, that I always offer my opponent a response and make sure they have an opportunity to respond if they have one. It's just annoying when they're not even listening, and I'm like, hello? Yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to it. Like, it's so annoying. Like, if they're more interested in looking on their phone at stuff rather than focus on the duel, why are they even bothering having this duel in the first place? It's either like, fucking concentrate or don't bother playing at all in this duel. Now, obviously, if it's an emergency, I can understand that, and if you need to attend to it, fine, fair enough. But other than that, fucking pay attention to what's going on in the duel and don't go on your phone, please. Number 2, when they look at what someone else is doing. Yeah, there's even the odd opponent that can be really nosy, like wondering what someone else is doing. Like if 2 people are in a trade, they're having a nose looking to see what's there, or if they're opening packs, they're looking to see what they've pulled, or they're looking at someone else's game, wondering what cards are in play, like basically things like that. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, why are you looking at what they're doing when you you should be focusing on the duel that you're in? Pay attention to our game. Don't look at what other people are doing. Concentrate on what we're doing. Jesus Christ. And finally, in at number 1, when they start a conversation with someone else. Yeah, this is just the absolute rudest thing on this list. Just randomly starting a conversation with someone else. It's fair enough if you're quickly saying hello or goodbye to someone, but if you're starting a full-blown conversation, then you're just being rude to me and not paying attention to our game. It's like, hello, I'm right here, you know, trying to have a game with you. It's like, why are you starting a conversation with someone when you should be concentrating on a duel that we are in? For fuck's sake. Again, if you're not going to concentrate on the duel, like, and start a conversation with someone else, why are you even bothering having this game anyway? Again, you're just wasting my time by doing every single thing on this list, including this. Like, again, if you're not going to bother focusing and paying attention to our game, why are you even having this game in the first place? Just fucking concentrate, or don't bother continuing the duel. It's that simple. Like, I always give my opponents my full attention, so at least have the courtesy to do the same thing if you're in a game with me. Now, I know obviously not everyone is like this. You know, there are lots of opponents who actually do pay attention and focus on what we're doing, but unfortunately there are the odd couple who just don't pay attention at all, and it's so annoying. And yeah, that completes the list. Have you guys had similar experiences? Are there any other ways that the opponent doesn't pay attention which really pisses you off? Do let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.